I'm Jill Nowacki, the president and CEO of Humanity and O'Rourke. And today I'm here with Lauren Culp, CEO and publisher of CUInsight, to talk about two new postings that she has at her company. Lauren, thanks so much for joining me.
Hi, Jill. Thank you so much for having me.
All right. I'm so excited about the two jobs that you have posted right now. In order to get people excited about what CUInsight is up to right now, why don't you tell us a little bit about what you're most inspired by related to CUInsight right now?
Yeah, well, there's so much going on in our world, and I think we've all felt that, obviously. But as we think about the importance of staying connected as a community, even when we're apart, CUInsight has really been hard at work to make sure that we are providing that connection point for the credit union space. And so that's really inspiring to me, because so many credit union people are working on so many great things right now for their members and for one another. And so for CUInsight, we've been pivoting and changing and thinking about new and interesting ways that we can get people connected to, whether that would be articles or thought leadership or events or webinars and jobs and all of the things out there, and most importantly to one another. So I've just been really inspired during this entire sort of COVID process, but even, well before, and I'm sure well after that, just by what the credit union community is doing. And so for CUInsight, it's so exciting to be able to really support that and know that our success is directly tied to the success of credit unions.
That's excellent. And so as you continue to pivot your business, you have these two open positions. Can you tell us a little bit about each role and how each of these new team members will contribute to that overall inspiring vision you have?
Absolutely. So the first role that we've got is a community and marketing coordinator. And so this is a really exciting role. It's someone who's going to be working with our community of contributors, so folks who write articles for us. And so these are thought leaders and experts in the credit union space, and this person will work really closely with them on some of the logistical details of getting their articles in and scheduled and all of that good stuff. And so this person will also have an industry presence, and so kind of be out and about, getting to know some of the experts and thought leaders in the credit union space, maybe identifying some folks who could continue to contribute articles for us as well. Plus, the community and marketing coordinator will also be responsible for some of our social media marketing efforts. They'll do some graphic design, a little bit of light video production, some podcast production. So it's a really cool role in that it gets you the chance to be able to work with so many leaders in our space, and then also to really touch a lot of the things that CUInsight is putting out and help shape that voice there too.
Awesome.
So that's one role. Then we have another one. The other one that I'm also super excited about, this one is called our Projects and Partnership Coordinator. And so this role is going to be somebody who is really detail oriented, loves working on the administrative side, and really is able to help us bring some of these projects and new initiatives that we're working on to life. And so I don't want to spoil the surprise. CUInsight is working on a lot of new things. I can't give you all the details just yet, but just know that this person will be really involved in some of those administrative details and helping to bring these new ideas into fruition for the credit union space. So this person will be helping move some of our projects along, providing some administrative support for our partners as well, working with our CRM, working really closely with me and with Robbie, our associate publisher too. So really excited about the Projects and Partnership Coordinator as well. And having somebody who's able to really keep some of these big lofty goals that we have on track.
That's so exciting. So you have two new team members to join the CUInsight team. And something I've always observed about your team is that you bring so much positivity to the credit union space. And so as you're looking at who's going to come in and complement the team you have right now, what are some of the most important qualities for a CUInsight team member to bring to their job?
Well, that's a great question. There's a couple of different things that I would say off the bat. And first, CUInsight is really unique because pandemic or no pandemic, we're a remote workforce, a remote team, which is a big benefit. So that's a really cool thing, but at the same time, you have to make sure that you're able to work in an environment like that long term. So we need people who are independent and self-motivated and can really, wake up every day and go to their home office and start working that way. But the big things that I think about too are both of these positions require some level of detail orientation and being able to do that. The community and marketing coordinator, that one will be really important to be able to build strong relationships with folks, with these people who are really leaders in our industry. So that'll be really important. But for both roles across the board, I think one of the most important things is having sort of an always learning mindset. And we've seen that at CUInsight. There are so many different things. Not only do we want to learn why we do things the way we do them and where we've come from and why they are how they are, but also learning ways that we can improve and make things better and shift and sort of staying ahead of some of the emerging trends that credit unions are experiencing so that we're able to provide them the best sort of connection to one another that we can. So I would say, always learning, someone who is self-motivated. The detail piece is always going to be important in these roles too.
Awesome. So you bring in these two new team members. They're continuously learning. They're bought into your vision. They're helping produce some of these great surprises now that we're all on our edge of our seats to find out more about now. If they come in and they're wildly successful in their roles for the next 3 to 5 years, how will they grow? What difference will they make to CUInsight, and what difference might it make to their professional career paths?
Right. So much there. Well, the great thing about working at a smaller organization is that you get to have your hand in so many different parts of the organization, in different projects and functional areas, and supporting your team in different ways. So as our team grows, my idea is that a lot of these folks on our team will be participating more in some of the strategy work and the execution, helping us to really drive CUInsight forward. And not only learning new skills, but also really getting some personal brand exposure in the credit union space on a national scale. That is hard to come by sometimes, if you're at a local credit union or in a local audience. So the national personal brand is a big one. Honestly, if you're watching this video and you're thinking about applying, we're really excited to have you grow with us. So I'm excited about the future of our community marketing coordinator and the partnership and projects coordinator. So there's a lot there, but being involved in that team is going to be huge.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Lauren. So exciting. 2 brand new positions at CUInsight to come in to build a national presence, to make a difference in evolving digital trade publication, and to keep a continuous learning journey going. So if this sounds like something you want to learn more about, we encourage you to click the link that accompanies this video and send in your application. We both look forward to talking with you more. Thanks, Lauren.
Thanks, Jill. Take care.